The best hedge fund managers, they generate the biggest return and the best return on asset management, but they can't scale up the asset management. I mean, they are very well in trading. They are aggressively well in the trading strategies. They're generating the best return every year, but they can't get more re-ups. They can't scale up as a management. They can't actually become one of the top real players. So what the biggest issue? I mean, if you are looking to the top player today, out of the top players, you can take a look on Ray Dalio. He's generating like 5 to 7% annually, but he is one of the top or biggest hedge fund managers across all the markets. So what the issue, what the main things that you need actually to be aware of? The top 5% of hedge funds don't just outperform, they out-systemize. So maybe you are today at 10 million, 5 million, 20 million, 30 million, 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 500 million, and even 700 million. But you are feeling stuck. Things doesn't going as you have already promised your own self that it will go. You have already lost time. You have already lost momentum. And now you start to feel like self-doubt. It started to consume you, start to take the confidence off you. Take a look on the metric. Everything looks aggressively, massively well, but why we can't scale up? Why asset management is absolutely the same. In today's video, I will show you how the top 5% of the hedge fund managers, they don't just outperform, they out-systemize. So you can absolutely have the main source, the main secret that you are seeking for, you are seeking to get it and seeking to hunt it, to have it in your own fund so you can scale up to over 1 billion in the asset management in your own limited lifetime. Because most of the hedge fund managers, they can't actually achieve that in their own limited lifetime. I mean, 98% of them. So if you would be one, then you are a smart one and you are the lucky one if you take in some notes and if you do some raw execution after today's video. Now let's get into today's video directly. So every fund manager between 200 million and 2 billion knows the feeling, which is the next. I will show you right here. Strong quarter, still no allocation. I have already seen that in our own partners' operations. Before they have already worked with us, they have already seen strong quarters. They are taking the meetings. Everything looks aggressively well in regarding the outreach, regarding how many new positive responses they have already received this month. Everything looks all right. Now we are getting our own chunk from the marketplace. Now we actually making the move, but still no allocation in the end of the quarter. So why the same exact issue? You are going through it. But not only you, 98% of the hedge fund managers, they're going through the same thing. That's why they are stuck. They are only portfolio managers. They are only someone who can't actually take their own fund to the optimistic desired realities that they are looking to get in their own limited lifetime. Now, let's get into the next slide that you are looking to take a look on. To promising meetings still get ghosted. How many meetings have you already attended and start to tell your own self, all right, this family office, they will invest into us. Not this quarter, the second quarter, another second quarter, maybe the second quarter. And the time passing by. And the time going, and you are just aging up, and the same exact family office, they just ghosted you. They don't want to respond to your own messages, to your own emails anymore. It feels like you are going nowhere. You have already lost the momentum. You have already lost the confidence in your own ability. Top of mind, not first for capital. I mean, you are trying to be top of mind. Maybe you are doing everything on LinkedIn. Maybe you are doing everything on social media. You are telling your own self, if I will be top of mind, I will be first for capital. Unfortunately, that is not the case. I have already seen others who are absolutely unknown, not on all the sales channels, but they're actually getting the most of the capital. They're taking your own existing client from you. I have already seen that. Maybe you have already seen that. Like one day you are just getting an email from your own investor. Okay, we will just leave your own fund in the end of this month. We would like to sign, etc. X and Y. Okay, so have you already seen that? The redemption that you have already seen it, it's not about like, all right, it has already came from nothing. It's it has already came from something that you are not aware of. And in today's video, before the end of today's video, if you're just taking some notes and if you do some raw execution, you will absolutely understand it, have it, gain it, and have it for your own self. Warm intros that fizzle into silence. How many intros have you already paid for and nothing actually went further? Because you don't want to feel like, you don't want like to sound like you are needy, correct? That's why you have already paid for warm intros. But even so that you haven't actually get anything through them. So it's not about warm intros. It's more about like what the system that these biggest hedge fund managers they actually applying. What Ray Dalio has already done before. Ray Dalio is not generating like the biggest return. He generates like 5-7%, maybe more than that, but it's absolutely not more than you. I mean, you can generate more. I have already seen hedge fund managers who are generating 94% return per year, and they are at 3 million. That's in the management. So you understand? So you can see it all. I mean, you can see it all. They will not say that to the public, but privately, you know the next. You know what I'm going to show you. I mean, you don't want to say that to the public because you don't want to actually attempt your own failures or attempt your own reality, but I will attempt that in this video. I don't want to hurt your own feeling, but I don't care. I will hurt it. I don't care. It's not about to be liked in this video. I just want to be actually productive so I can actually change your own life. It's not the markets, so stop telling your own self that, all right? So now, before we continue today's video, you need actually to be an honest person, an honest operator with your own self. Okay, don't lie to your own self. It's not my own life. It's not my own success. It's your own success. In the end of the day, I will have the same success, the same lifestyle, everything. It will be absolutely the same. It's all about you. Okay. You need actually to take a look. All right, when I have already told my own self it's the market, or it's the condition, or it's the timing, or whatever, what I have already received from that, what it has already provided to me for the last 5 years, just take a look, reflect on that. Okay, take a look, reflect on that, and see if it has already worked out, if it has already actually provided any benefits for your own fund, for your own future. If it's not only for you, but take a look on who has already affected you. I mean, from being the same current conditions that you have already been for the last 3 to 5 years, who has already been affected of that? Not only you, not only your own self-confidence, not only your own self-esteem, not only your own dreams and your own goals, but even those who are near to you. Take a look on your own personal life, how it has already been for the last 3 to 5 years. But has your personal life been affected from your own business, from your own business model that you haven't actually counted as a business yet, because you are more as a portfolio manager? If you have already seen this issue, then you need actually to take a step back, reflect, and have a real solution for it, because it's your own limit lifetime. It's not mine, it's yours. Okay, so you don't say that the LB's fault. It's not. If the LB has already invested into someone else before, into another hedge fund manager before, who has already been in the same field, okay, and the same niche as you are, so it's not their own fault. Okay, it's not like they are not qualified, they are qualified. Okay, but it's your own fault. You haven't actually gave them all the reasons to have more conviction of you, more conviction of your own business model, more conviction of your own fund. Okay, it's the fraction they refuse to engineer out. That's the main issue. It's the fraction that you refuse to accept it, to actually solve it, to have the mass of it, because you are living at once. Here is what fraction really looks like day by day. By the way, if you're looking actually to solve the fraction, if you're looking actually to have a system, you need to understand actually what the system is all about, what the biggest top 5% of the hedge fund managers they are doing, the top 2 to 5%, how they are scaling up aggressively, massively, and constantly, what they are doing to build conviction, to have actually high certain environments, to get capital, to claim capital all the time, to have more of their own limited lifetime, and they are actually getting your own clients from you, because that's why you have already seen the redemption for the last couple of years. Redemption, it starts little by little, and one time huge spike. That's why you have already seen hedge fund managers, they are collapsing from 400 million, 500 million, all the way down to 10 million, 5 million. Why? Because redemption starts little by little, self-doubt starts little by little, and then one time, all of it. All right, so be aware of that. If you're looking to actually see if you are qualified, we have a link in the description below. Apply, see if you are qualified. If you are qualified, we will absolutely have a call with you to see how you are operating as an operator, and with the first 15 minutes, if there is any fee to help you out, to support you out, we'll make sure to actually be committed for your own success. If it will not, we will wish you all the luck. Now let's get back to the video. Here is what fraction really looks like day by day. Okay, day to day. No fast allocator grade follow-ups. No fast allocator grade follow-ups. All right, that's how it looks like. That's how it starts. No mabet objection banks by LB type. I mean, you are just going into the market and you want to do everything to anyone and to whoever would actually invest into you. That's why you are getting no one. Okay. However, so no separation of real buyers from noise, from tier kickers. I mean, you have already seen that. Tier kickers who are looking to actually get your own time, take your own attention, and do nothing. I mean, do you want actually to do any business from these tier kickers? They don't want. They just want to take the attention, take your own time from you, so they can feel like, all right, now we're taking someone attention, because they're actually lonely. All right. However, so if you have already seen that, then you need actually to understand what you need to do. And if you will do the same thing as you have already done for the last 3 to 5 years, then don't expect that you will get better return or better outcome. No lightweight conviction frameworks for IC real life. So what that mean? I mean, you can just take a look on what that mean. I don't have any more time to actually explain each one. And here is the cost. Here is the cost that you don't want to actually say it, but I will say it because I don't care. I just want to say the facts and say the raw truth. If you like it or not, it's not my own thing. All right, my own thing is just to give you something that will actually thank me later on in few years, because I have already saved it your own limit lifetime. I have already saved it the stress that you have already struggled with for the last couple of years. I have already saved it your own business model from going bankrupt. I've already saved it your own personal life from going to the absolutely divorce. I mean, to the absolutely unknown path. Do you want to have that? I mean, I have already seen hedge fund managers who has already lost their own wives, their own personal life, because of the hedge fund industry, because of the hedge fund business model. I mean, if you just take a look, reflect, and actually think about it, you will understand what you need to do. I don't need actually to go through it again. Okay, so here is the cost. You don't lose momentum, you bleed it. You burn months and reputation silently. You watch less credible funds pull ahead. Have you already seen that? You have already seen that. Younger, newer hedge funds, they're taking your own existing clients, they're taking everything from you, they're taking a huge chunk from the marketplace like that. Why? Reflect on that, understand that, analyze that, and do something on it. Okay, you burn out your best internal people fixing what structure. All right, I have already explained that. Here is what changes everything. Again, raise capital like you build thesis, like you build a system, train investor relation to advance, not just report. Map LBS by conviction, not calendar. Okay, I hope it was clear. Pre-framing IC narratives before LBS create their own doubts. Okay, I don't have a lot of time, so I will just go through it fast. And if you want to go through it again, take some screenshot on it. As I have already mentioned to you, take some notes. You will absolutely have more than the others, because at this level, capital doesn't reward hope. I mean, you can't actually hope to get capital from the next quarter or from the same family office who's already promised to you. You need actually to have a high optimized system on how you will actually convert the interest to new invest commitment, how you will get the money from the investors, how you will actually get the re-ups from the same existing investors, how you will actually get to the marketplace, to new markets and hunts and get new invest commitment, how you will actually get more known to the marketplace, how you will actually have more self-confidence in you. Self-confidence, it comes from doing more action, doing more execution, having more on your own operations that's going on, not actually from going to the contracting zone or the contracting mood, not doing what you have already been desired to become. Correct? Now, and if your rise still depends on founder hustle, you are not scaling, you are surviving. Okay, I've already seen hedge fund managers, as I have already told you, 400, 500 million, 600 million, all the way down to 5 million, 2 million, and then all the way down bankrupt. Why? Because they don't have any system. You can't actually generate the best performance, the lowest donor report, and work on the relationships with the investors, and at the same time get a new investor commitment, do everything from your own side. At the same time, you will have C players who are doing half as the work. You can't do that. I mean, you need to have operators who will actually treat your own fund like it's their own. If you want to create a huge, big asset, and now I'm talking about, all right, it's not like about to create like a new basic or average asset. You can absolutely do that. You can absolutely be portfolio manager and have like 6-7 figures, and that's completely fine. All right, but it's about you. It's about your own dreams, about your own goals. Now I'm doing these videos to the top 2% of you, not all of you. I know you are not qualified if you have already rejected the idea of what you have already told you, but you will see and you will feel like you are qualified if you have already watched all the video, took some notes, and if you want actually to scale up, if you have the fire inside your own self, you're feeling like, all right, now it's that time. Now actually I want to get my own chunk from the marketplace. I have already been given my own time, my own offer to the financial industry. I haven't received my time, my offer back from the financial industry, and now you're looking to scale up aggressively, massively, and constantly to new all-time high in investment management. Apply the link in description below. See if you are qualified. If you are one, I would make sure to help you out and be committed for your own success, as long as you are committed for your own success. For more videos to take a look on, to watch, to gain more from them, you can find them in description below. More than that, it was Zia Silo. Until next time, keep killing it.